All right, I'd like to call the Douglas Board of Health meeting to order, November 27th, 2023, 6 o'clock PM. I'm Corey Howard, the vice chair, sitting in for Bob Brazo, the chairperson, normal chairperson. First agenda item is the new hot walk. Discussion on performance and possible votes. So, we've got
So
all.
these are by, paper clipped by Town of Douglas, and then the people that, the Mogen.
Yep, yep. We have a chance.
I think they've made substantial positive progress
I strongly
in a
agree.
relatively short period of time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we
Yes.
discussed that. Yep, last meeting they're taking things a little, seems like very much more seriously. Did I say that right?
So that's the good news.
Yeah,
Bad news is, there's still room for progress.
There's always room for progress.
That's true.
they've
Always.
gotten considerably better at handling of food, it seems, and the temperatures and cleanliness, the sinks, all those little things that were, a lot of little things added up, they seem to be doing better. And
I think the only thing that I remember, because I had read them all before, is just like the covers on the foods in the storage. I think that was the one thing I thought was
Kind of
consistent.
Yeah.
If you get the covers on the food, I think, for the storage, I think that's probably a good chunk of most of the missing pieces. But in general, when I read the reports and as you go from the summer into the fall into now, they're
Yeah.
much better,
Yeah.
much better.
Yep, looks like you guys are working hard over there trying to make things cleaner. A couple little things, toxic substances. Make sure we're identifying those apparently. But yeah, so I guess we're having this meeting because we're at that 6-month period that we allotted.
3 months.
3-month period we allotted, to discuss further action, next motion, what we're doing, to continue, the monitoring. So I guess my question is, what would the board like to see happen, in the next few months in regards to this? I would assume we don't just wanna say, okay, see you next year when we do another yearly inspection.
No,
But, I mean, how labor intensive do we wanna be here with this?
at this point, I feel comfortable that they no longer need the consultant. I think we should maintain regular inspections, not once a year, but, periodically. At this point, I feel comfortable that they don't need the consultant anymore.
Well, I'm sure they'll be happy to hear that, save some money.
Yeah.
So it was good to save money. I think they've made substantial progress. I mean, I wish, who did this inspection, was it?
Dan.
Yeah, I wish Dan was here to talk to us a little
Yeah,
bit,
me
but,
too. That was the
um,
last one on the 16th.
Yep, yep. He was very impressed. He said
Yeah.
he didn't believe they needed it anymore.
yeah,
Good.
good.
I mean, they got a 94.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Do we wanna do another inspection in 3 months or 6 months?
So, yeah, I would agree with the not needing the consultant
Yeah.
anymore. I would say that we could, in our motion at some point, if we needed to make a motion about that, we could nullify that requirement.
I think we did a motion to require a consultant, so we probably need
Yeah,
a
need a
motion.
motion.
Yeah.
Do we wanna discuss like all of it and then we'll just tie it all up into one, or do you wanna do it piece by piecemeal?
I don't think it matters. I think you can do.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, 6 of them, I think.
Okay.
So right now we got consultant. We gotta need a motion to get rid of that. And then, what was some of the other?
Inspection, how
I
often you want
think,
to do
yeah.
inspection?
Yeah, how-
Good,
I mean, I think monthly might be a little overkill for
3
this
months.
situation,
Is
3 months.
reasonable?
I think 3 months is pretty
So
reasonable.
we'll say quarterly.
Quarterly,
It's a quarter.
you say quarter
Yeah.
inspections first?
Yeah.
Alright, quarterly inspections.
And they don't have to
I
be
could spell,
scheduled,
right?
right?
Right,
They
no.
could be,
Yeah.
right.
Quarterly.
Right.
I think before we had talked about, getting her, food safety.
We don't have that in our regulations,
Okay,
that it has to happen yet.
okay.
We have to do food regulations.
As of right now, you need
Okay.
one person that
Right.
working
I see.
at all times,
Yeah.
not everybody,
Right.
but
Yeah.
one employee needs to be. So as long as the person who is,
Yeah,
serve safe, then certified, then they can,
Yeah.
anybody can work, right?
Yeah.
They just need one person there.
I don't know if they have to be there.
they have to, well, anyway, it says on here, on the condition, number 5, that they need at least a license renewal by December.
Yeah, they do, yeah, they will, yeah.
So that'll be. Alright, so we did the food consultant training needs, with inspector, we went over that, right, they did all that, completed 7, yep, that was way back in July, complete monthly audits, 6 total, reviewed audit reports, we forwarded, yeah. Maintain compliance requirements. Yeah, I think, I feel pretty comfortable with their progress and what they've been doing. I think, you know, there was a lot of things 3 months ago, so I think they've done a great job of cleaning things up and making the establishment somewhere people can go with confidence. So, somebody wanna make a motion?
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion that we're gonna release New Hot Walk from the consultant requirement, as stipulated on the July 20th conditions of, reopening establishment, and continue inspections at a quarterly basis for the next 12 months.
And we're gonna release New Hot Walk effective immediately,
From the consultant,
from the consultant effective today?
I think so.
Okay.
Do I get a second for that motion?
I'll second it.
Motion's been seconded, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Alright, motion's been passed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Keep up the
you.
good work.
Yeah,
Right.
good job.
Yeah, so it'll be an inspection, that one was just done, like, last week? So you'll have 3 months, every 3 months there'll be another inspection, and then we'll review it again next year, and hopefully,
Okay.
you know, everything's awesome, and next year it'll be back to the regular
Okay.
deal, okay?
Okay.
Alright,
Thanks
thank
so
you
much.
so much
Thank
for
you.
your compliance, and
Thank you very
Um,
much.
hopefully business is good, and
Yeah.
people are eating Chinese food like crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
And New Year's is coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Very busy.
Yeah,
Start
very,
cooking.
very busy now.
Yeah.
alright,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No full condition, wait. This today, wait.
Yep.
Yeah, no more.
Nope.
no more consultants?
Release it.
Okay, no
Yep.
more condition. Okay, 3 months, one time. For 3 months.
For
3 months.
inspection.
3 months.
3 months inspection,
3 months. Okay.
Yep.
yep.
I'll email them too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
that's it. No.
That's it? Yeah,
That's
you're
it.
good.
Okay.
Thank
That's
you
it.
very
All
much.
right.
Good job.
Have a
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Very nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Alright, so I think people can eat in confidence. You've heard it here first. Good luck. Alright, number 2 on the agenda, open session for topics not reasonably anticipated 48 hours in advance of the meeting, old and new, anything? Dick, you weren't here last time, you got anything?
Oh, I barely remember this time. At 4:30, I went, there's a meeting tonight.
I know, we missed the last one. Missed it.
That was 8:30 when I remembered that one. I said, well, they're probably gone.
Yeah, that was a good guess. You would have been by yourself.
We had someone leave the transfer station.
Ah, another guy left?
Yep, it's okay. So we used the fill-in to
Mhm.
take over, and he's very happy about that, so.
Was there a particular reason? Was there anything that we need to modify or fix, or was it just
No.
personal differences, or
Yeah,
just decided it wasn't for them?
yeah.
Was the work too hard? Was it too labor intensive, or was there
No, just.
didn't enjoy the
didn't-
job?
Yeah,
All right,
it was time,
who was it?
Bob,
Oh. Okay,
so,
Is that a new guy? Or?
not the new guy.
Not neither of the new guys.
No. So we had 2 new guys, Lewis, and
Yeah.
then we had a fill-in, John Clem. So John Clem's not gonna be part-time now, and then I just called another guy to be the fill-in.
Oh, good.
So we'll still have a fill-in.
Who was next on the list? Do you remember?
Lou.
Lou?
Lou.
Do we?
Oh, I liked Bob too. but-
Do we need to interview more in the queue?
Not right now, I don't think.
So you
Yeah,
haven't
pretty-
emptied the queue yet.
You had 2 or 3 more, right? That we
We,
could,
well, we still have
Yeah.
a pile of people, yeah.
that we can go through and
Yeah,
call
yeah,
them and see
yeah.
if they're still interested.
But then we have to get an exam for them. They have to do, we have to pay for a physical exam, and then they get antsy because they're not coming in.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
train them, and then they don't work.
Right.
No,
And
you're
then,
right.
And it's like, yeah. Bob was working good though. I thought he was doing pretty well there too. I liked seeing him down there. Pretty sure I got the right guy. Do we hear from Dick at all? Let's see.
no, he's there, he's fine. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Alright. Well, nothing new? Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Do we have a December meeting?
We don't wanna just see if something comes up.
Yeah, let's play it by ear. I mean, sometimes we're pretty close here into December. I think if we don't need something to do and we can scoot into January with it, then we will. If we have to have a meeting for something, then
Then we
we'll
will.
do that. Yeah, we'll schedule
Sounds
something.
good.
All right,
You have the motion.
all right.
I second.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, adios.